Hey guys, Neeley here. I was just sitting here in the Classic Metal Show studio checking out the website of our latest sponsor, Rock Gear. That's right, if you're a rock fan and you like to wear rock and roll memorabilia, Rock Gear is the place to go. They have a whole line of great merchandise over there that I think that anyone who is a fan of rock would appreciate. They have t-shirts of all your favorite bands, and every product in the store is officially licensed, so while you're shopping for your favorite band t-shirts online, you're supporting the bands. How great is that? And Rock Gear is 100% satisfaction guaranteed. If you're unhappy with any order, for any reason, you just got to contact them. They'll send you a replacement or refund your order. All you have to do is send an email to support@rockgear.store. And not only that, they offer free shipping on all orders in the U.S. over $35. Now, there's a value in itself. And speaking of value, Rock Gear is offering Classic Metal Show fans a 10% discount on your order if you use promo code ClassicMetal. Now, that's badass. So go over there to rockgear.store and make your order today.
It's Warrior Soul right here on your Classic Metal Show with the Wasteland. That one going out by request to Demon in the chat room.
Is she in the Wasteland?
Nah, that was a request she had.
I like that tune. I loved Warrior Soul. Those, the three albums, Love Destruction, Chill Pill, and the one before it.
Ghetto Nation?
The three right in a row. There was like Last Dead Century, and then the one with Love Destruction on it.
Yeah, I think that's Ghetto Nation, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're called, but and then Chill Pill. I know that one was called Chill Pill. I love those three records. Everything else, whatever. But you should have never gone to Trouble, though.
Yeah, that was that's funny you should bring that up, because while I was listening to that tune, I was thinking, what does Corey Clark have in common with Trouble?
Absolutely, just the smoking pot thing.
Yeah, but the thing is that Corey Clark's Warrior Soul,
yeah,
they were always a really up tempo, almost, not quite punky, but almost have a punky thing about them.
Yeah,
and Trouble was more like doomy.
Yeah, doom stoner metal.
Yeah, and it was just like, that's not even his style, or the way that, at least his reputation anyway.
They just had to probably like hanging out, and at some point we're just like, hey, you want to sing for us? That's the only thing I could think of. That I've never heard the story of how he ended up in the band Trouble, and I'll be honest, I don't ever want to, because I never want to hear it again.
Yeah, it's just, I remember when he joined the band, and when we talked about it here on the show, and it was just like, wow, what a weird pairing.
Yeah, it definitely did not work, and I didn't go see it. I know Jackal in the chat room saw it, and he said it was just dog shit. So I just heard it was terrible.
Yeah, it was bizarre.
Yep.
Well, anyway, speaking of the Wasteland, our good friend Nathan from Kentucky,
yes,
he attended a Trump rally tonight.
Boy, I bet you're jealous.
Well, I was. You should see the photos that guy got.
How close was he?
He was right. He said he was right front and center.
Oh, yeah? Did he shake Trump's hand?
Well, I don't know that he did that, but he got some really good pictures. Nathan does some journalism for a newspaper.
Right, sure.
So he was there as the press.
Okay.
Covering the rally, and, he got, closer access than most.
Mm-hmm.
So he was shooting me over some photos and things, that he took over there. But, regardless if you like Trump or not,
mm-hmm.
that guy is a rock star.
Oh, he definitely is.
He is a rock star. I mean, this guy did 4 rallies this week.
Mm-hmm.
Then, not only that, but he did a rally last Sunday.
Yeah.
Then he came back in, swore in Kavanaugh.
Right.
Then went back out and did 4 more rallies. But then he flew back into Washington, and he did the whole greeting with that pastor that was released from Turkey.
Oh, yeah.
He did that, and he passed some legislation, and he met with Kanye West and, Jim Brown, and he signed that legislation about the music royalty thing. And
right.
I mean, the guy has been all over the freaking country all week long.
Yeah, he's a busybody.
And
that's
the thing
for sure.
is he never looks any worse for wear.
No, dude, he's been that way his whole life. He's always been.
The guy is what he's 70 or 71?
Mm-hmm.
He just buzzes all over the country, does these massive rallies, enthusiastic. I watched every one of those rallies this week, you know.
Of course you did.
I did. I enjoy. He's funny as fuck, dude. He just cracked me up. Some of the stuff that was said, not even specifically by him, but by some of the Congress people he was out supporting and whatnot. But who was the Congressperson? I think this was up in Erie, Pennsylvania or something. He says, you know, the economy is booming. Jobs are coming back. There's more jobs than people available. In fact, jobs are so plentiful that even Colin Kaepernick found a job.
Well, there you go.
Just cracking on people.
Sure. Now, what is he doing? I mean, why are we having all these rallies? Is this all midterm?
Yeah, this is all midterm stuff. He's flying into states and areas that are up for, you know, their seats, whether it's representative or a senator.
Right.
So he's just out there trying to rally the troops to get out and vote and, you know, have a successful midterm and maintain the Senate and the House.
Yeah. Well, we'll see if it works. I see the other side is just full of threats. If we take back the Senate, we're gonna impeach Kavanaugh.
Yeah. Everything is impeachment now. We're gonna thwart the will of the people, and we're just gonna take things away because we don't like it.
Yeah. Well, did I not see that Eric Holder guy? And you know, I don't really pay attention, but didn't he say that the people on the left should kick people that don't their opinion or some shit?
He said he was joking, but how's that old saying go? In every joke, there's a thread of truth.
Yeah.
Well, he was making this reference to the 2016 campaign where he says, when they go low, we go high. He goes, well, not anymore. When they go low, we kick them because that's the new Democrat Party.
Is it? Well, if somebody ever kicks me, I'm going to beat the living fuck out of them.
Well, but the thing is that just this week between Eric Holder making his quote-unquote joke,
yeah,
and Hillary Clinton out there saying, well, we cannot be civil with these Republicans anymore, you know, so she's basically calling for civil unrest.
Yeah.
And basically it's like, well, we're going to ramp up the violence, and unless you put us back in power, we're going to continue our violence.
Bring the violence. You know, that's what I say. I'll side with Disturbed. Bring the violence. It's significant.
Yep.
I hope the violence does raise up, and to be honest, if whoever starts it, I hope they're ready for a bullet to end it. Quite honestly, I hope people pull their guns and start shooting them.
Yeah.
Take a couple for the team. That's what I say.
Well, what I find interesting, though, is prior to the 2016 election, the former president was out there making these speeches about Trump saying, what is this guy going to do? What kind of a magic wand does he have? He says, I'm going to go out and negotiate a better deal. How are you going to do that? What, you got a magic wand you're just going to wave around? Now that the economy is booming due to getting rid of the regulations that were just stifling business and letting things work the way they're supposed to, now Obama's out there saying, you know, this economy started recovering long before Trump came into the office, you know, and it's like, oh, you're going to take credit now for something you said he needed a magic wand, and how are you going to make this happen? And now all of a sudden, now that things are good, you're going to, yeah, I started that.
Fuck that tranny fucking goon. Shut up. Just shut up. I can't stand seeing him. I fucking get annoyed whenever I see him on TV.
I know.
You know, that's why I don't watch much TV anymore. You know, dude, it's so. I'll tell you what is great is the fact that we spend so much time now watching TV on demand. Yeah, where we don't have to be burdened with all this fucking political horse shit.
I agree.
You know, on Sundays I have to watch the Browns games. I mean, I guess I don't have to, but
but you're doing that podcast now, so yeah, it helps to kind of know what's going on.
Yeah, so I need to watch it. And I swear I get more annoyed because I got to hear Richard Cordray fucked 3 hookers that were all 8 years old. And then Mike DeWine fucked 4 hookers that were 8 years old. You know, it's like this steady stream of just propaganda bullshit. And it's like, how do people do this every day, like every single night? You know, sit down and watch, like, do people still do that? Watch TV like NBC from 8 to 10 or whatever until 11 when they go to bed?
To be honest with you, I don't know, because I literally have not watched network television in years. Yeah. So I don't know what other people's TV habits are.
I can't even imagine. I mean, I like some network shows, but I watch them all now on like Hulu or something.
Of course.
Just so I don't have to hear all this political fucking horseshit. It's like, go fuck yourself, you know? And stop mailing me shit, too. And stop calling me. What's with the robocalls? There should be some kind of law passed that if you're not actually a physical person on the line, you can't fucking call.
Well, I don't understand the whole concept of robocalls, because, you know, I know how I react to robocalls. As soon as I know it's a robocall, it's click. So how are those effective? I want to meet the people who actually listen to a robocall and are actually influenced by it.
I'll bet you could meet them if you went to an old age home.
So it's the old people.
It's got to be, because, you know, first of all, people that are, I don't even want to say our age, I want to say younger than us, the 30 to 40 crowd or 25 to 45 crowd, they don't answer their phone at all.
Well, I don't either.
Yeah, well, I see. I always do. I'm that fucking fool that still does. But most people do not answer their phone. Certainly, they don't answer their phone if they don't know the number. You know, they just don't.
I don't. If a number comes up that I don't know, I don't answer it.
Yeah, so that's just wasted bandwidth right there. And, you know, a lot of times, I know for me, a lot of times, you know, not necessarily robocalls, because those don't go anywhere, but whenever I get those calls that are, and I need to start taping them, because whenever I get those calls that say, hey, we've been monitoring your credit card and we can get you a better, you know, whatever, I go all the way to start talking to the guy, and then I fuck with him nonstop until he hangs up with me. You know, I absolutely just fuck with them. Because if they're going to waste my time, then I'm going to waste their fucking time right back.
Of course.
You know, fuck them. I need to start recording them for the show, though, because some of them are great. But, you know, I don't understand. I can't believe in today's world, if somebody said anything to you, would you give them any piece of information on the phone?
Absolutely not.
And that's what I don't understand. Who are the people that are getting the call saying, yeah, we can lower your credit card, you know, rate. And then they finally get past the recording and get to, you know, Habib, who calls himself Jim. Hello, my name is Jim. I will be helping you with your credit card number. What is your social security? Once they ask that, who's giving that information on the phone? To fucking Habib that they've never spoken to before.
Right.
Over the magical promise that you're going to get a lower credit card rate or whatever? Shut the fuck up. Go to your bank, you fucking old tool. You know, I mean, shit. I don't know how robo anything works.
Yeah.
I can't fathom who does it other than old people.
Yeah. Hey, Ellen Kill Caller, you're on the air.
Yeah, what's up, you poon hounds? It's Lou from the Lou.
Hey, what's up, Lou from the Lou?
Oh, man, you guys are talking about stupid political bullshit and fucking robocalls. I mean, it's like 2 or 3 times a day I get these fucking robocalls from these dipshit politicians or whatever has it. You know, I just ignore them, don't call or nothing. But, you know, I mean, is there any way to fucking block that shit?
Nope. There's not, because now they somehow get local numbers now. I get them all the time from, like, my own town. You know?
Man.
It's like they buy up, like, 10,000 numbers that are local and then use them all. Because I block, like, tons of them, and it never seems to work.
Yeah, I've done the same thing. I bet you I've blocked at least 15 numbers in the last month.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it gets you, they call in your area code. So you're thinking it might be something worthwhile. And then you pick up the phone, and it's, like you said, it's some sand nigger down in wherever wanting to get you to vote for whomever.
Right.
But, man, you're talking about stupid political shit. Man, this stupid shit going on, it's even in the small towns anymore now, okay? There's this local tea-sipping, NPR listening to family here in town, right? The little town I live in, it's about 100% white. The way it should be, and there's different precautions and stuff put in to keep the town white. Okay, so the local do-gooder family, they go to take a trip down to Africa or whatnot, and they go and they get them a couple monkeys out of the trees down there and adopt them, and they bring them home. Oh my God. And and the thing is, that ain't bad enough, but then they go and they stick a fucking Black Lives Matter sign in their front fucking yard to rub salt in that fucking wound, right? Just to sit there and poke us in the eye. And of course, people can't live that alone, so what do? They go and they tear that sign down, they go put a fucking All Lives Matter sign up in front of it. And this is going on for a couple weeks, they go get another sign, stick it in the yard, somebody puts All Lives Matter or Blue Lives Matter or whatever, and the local fucking media and stuff got to jump all fucking over it, and they make this couple out to be some kind of fucking martyrs, and this family knew what they were doing. They were wanting to get fucking attention, and of course they get the attention. People give they give them the attention by I don't believe in all that Black Lives Matters bullshit, but to go over there and deface the sign, that's what that fucking family wants you to do. They want that attention, and now they got to fucking meet us, We adopted these poor little nigglets running around with a bone through their nose and a grass skirt, running around South Africa or wherever. I mean, it's just, now, that house they live in now it's known as the monkey house. I take my little niece, and it's like, you want to go see the little monkeys? So, we drive by there, and my niece is like, well, if they're monkeys, where are their tails? And I'm like, well, because they're not in the jungles anymore, they cut their tails off because they don't need to climb trees or anything to survive or, get coconuts or bananas or whatever. They live in civilization. They go to the store to buy bananas or whatnot. But it's just this political shit, you can't turn away from it. It's just gone completely nuts. And I just can't wait till this fucking political season is over with, and I'm looking forward to the election because I want to see all these fucking snowflakes just completely flip and go out of their mind. I mean, if you thought they were nuts over Trump winning, 2 years since then, they thought they were going to have the House, the Senate, whatever, but they fucked that up with the whole Kavanaugh deal. All that's done is rally up Trump's base even more. And when they find out they don't take either, the House, the Senate, Congress, and they don't get the impeach Trump, what are they going to do? I mean, is it going to be like a freaking mass cult suicide or what?
We can only hope.
I'm with you too, but I mean, you can't tell me, Neely, a guy like you is not going to enjoy watching these snowflakes melt even more.
Right. Well, we can, for a guy who's tired of the whole political atmosphere up until the midterms, you're pretty adept at it. But I'm with you. I can't wait till the election season is over and we can just go back to hating niggers every day like usual.
Jesus Christ.
Damn straight.
Right.
Man, making me a Neely file. Or a Neely full, whichever one. I mean, both you guys, you're both a couple good old boys, a couple good old poon hounds.
Right.
So, but yeah, I mean, it's just, I don't know. You can't let it. You got to be happy your side's winning, and you can't let these. You need to enjoy these nutbags just completely melting down. They think we're crazy because we voted for Trump. But they're the ones, I hated Obama. I mean, I wish somebody would have, if it wouldn't have made the country look bad, I wish somebody would have fucked that motherfucker.
Oh, no. You Can't say that one.
Sorry. Okay,
you can't say that, dude.
Sorry. Okay, well, I wish he would have. I don't know, whatever. But either way, when he won the election, I went about my life. You know, I didn't let it destroy me. You know, I didn't whine and cry and carry on like a bunch of these fucktards that carry on about Trump. I mean, and we're supposed to be the unstable ones. So it just, I don't know. But anyway, my manager tapped me on the shoulder. So hail and kill, hand job, and Doover.
Lou from the Lou had a lot to say tonight.
No kidding. Please, no talk of shooting anybody. We do not need the guys in the black coats coming to our doors. Please, none of that.
Right. Well, Lou had to unburden himself.
I guess. Well, Secret Service, St. Louis, not here.
All right. Well, as the media goes,
yes,
they always try to spin everything negative on Trump.
Mm-hmm.
Negative. They did a poll here recently that it said that 94.8% of the stories on Trump are negative.
Sounds about right.
94.8%.
Sounds about right, yeah. There's about 5% that are positive?
Yes.
Seems about right.
Right. Well, anyway, here's a situation that happened, but somehow they try to link it to Trump.
Okay.
A Trump supporter calls 911 on a black Lyft driver for not turning on the radio.
Huh?
Some guy apparently took Lyft, which is like Uber, I guess.
Yeah.
And he basically called the police. Well, at least that's the story. I'm sure there's more to it than this.
Okay.
But let's ferret this out.
All right.
A Trump supporter, you notice how that's the main line there.
Yeah.
It's not just some asshole in a Lyft. He has to be a Trump supporter.
So it might as well read some crazy fucker.
Yeah. A Trump supporter who berated his Lyft driver with the N-word.
All right.
Has been fired from his job after a video of the harassment went viral.
Was he taking the Lyft for his job?
No, it went viral. His boss apparently saw it and said, "You're fired."
Okay.
Lyft driver Sean Pepys of Brooklyn, New York, calmly filmed the 16-minute tirade by passenger Robert Ortiz and his two friends who called the New York City police after Letman refused to turn on the radio.
That's not our guy that sells advertising, is it?
No, that would not be the same guy.
Okay. Maybe it's his dad?
I feel racially profiled because I'm not black, Ortiz tells the 911 operator.
Okay.
He later adds, if this guy does anything to threaten my life, I have to defend myself. I'm a little fearful.
Ugh, really? See, he's the Lyft driver?
No. The passenger is the one saying this.
Oh. And what was the driver's makeup?
He was a black guy.
Okay. So the black guy was racist against a Mexican guy or Latino or something?
Yeah, that's what Robert Ortiz was making claims of.
Okay. All right.
So to reread that, now that you understand, the Lyft driver is black.
Okay.
His name is Sean Pepys Latman.
Oh, 3 names.
Yes, of course, 3 names.
Okay.
And Robert Ortiz is the passenger.
See?
So, Lyft driver Sean Pepys Letman of Brooklyn, New York, calmly filmed the 16-minute tirade by passenger Robert Ortiz and his 2 friends who called the New York City police after Letman refused to turn on the radio.
The fuck?
I feel racially profiled because I'm not black, Ortiz tells the 911 operator. He later adds, if this guy does anything to threaten my life, I have to defend myself. I'm a little fearful.
Well, how was his life threatened by not turning on the radio?
Well, he says if he does anything to threaten me.
Oh, okay. But he did call the police.
Well, Ortiz called the police.
Right. All right, this is a screwball story.
It is.
Maybe it's just because it's so fucking stupid that I'm not understanding it. The passenger called the police on the black guy?
That's correct.
For not turning on the radio?
That's correct.
And he was scared?
That's what he was saying, yes.
Okay. Because he's afraid of black guys?
That's what he's indicating, yes.
Okay.
The passenger then gets on the phone with Lyft. Maybe because I'm not black, I was charged $8.01 for just asking for music, said Ortiz, while threatening to file a lawsuit against the ride-sharing company.
Wow.
I came out of a gay club, and your driver is racist against gay people.
Gay's not a race, dumbass.
I know, but that's what he said. I came out of a gay club, and your driver is racist against gay people.
All right, so this guy is stupid.
Of course.
All right.
Anybody who throws race around, they're usually pretty ignorant.
Yeah, I would agree.
Adding, I know my legal rights as an American citizen that voted for Trump. Ortiz also calls the Lyft driver a piece of shit.
Okay, well, that might not be wrong.
So, for Trump, if you listen to the mainstream media, Trump would not back this guy because he's homophobic, right?
He's gay.
Yeah.
So Trump would throw him off the top of a building.
Of course.
Yeah.
If you listen to the mainstream media.
Right.
Another video call to a friend, Ortiz uses the N-word multiple times to describe Letman.
See, and this is where he loses because that's such a fucking hot button right now.
Well, of course it is.
Huh.
Ortiz, go ahead.
How about this? If you know you got to take a Lyft or an Uber or a cab or whatever, pack some headphones, dick. You got a fucking phone. That's how you got the Lyft to you. So put on your headphones and fucking ignore this fucking cocksucker.
Well, this is obviously one of these people who are pushing an agenda.
Of course.
Yeah.
Ugh. Everybody involved is a douche in this.
I agree.
The fucking passenger is a monumental cunt for trying to fucking stir up trouble and calling. And
yeah, he's just ginning up trouble on purpose just to say, see?
Yeah.
See?
And the cabbie is equally a cunt for whining to the fucking media and having video. Shooting video of his passenger to protect himself. Fuck you.
Right.
Two dicks. Let me rename this story. What's the title on the story?
The title on the story is Trump supporter calls 911 on black Lyft driver for not turning on the radio.
Let me assist in retitling this story. Two dicks did dumb shit.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's it. Two dicks did dumb shit.
Right.
That should be the headline.
So Ortiz also accuses Letman of illegally filming him and says, so I'm going to make sure while you're recording this that you never have a job as a Lyft driver again.
Okay.
When Letman finally speaks, he points to a sign in his car that states passengers will be recorded, to which Ortiz threatens to make your night a living hell.
Ugh. Should have just put him right out of the fucking car.
Well, that's what I would have done.
That's an option you always have, right?
You would think so, yes.
You can put somebody out of the car at any time.
Well, if you ever watched The Big Lebowski, that cab driver put him out on the street because he didn't like the Eagles.
Right.
Ortiz adds, all the Black Lives Matters is bullshit. He calls the police again while refusing to leave the car. I bet you if I was black and Black Lives Matter, he spits, he would have put the music on. Fuck Black Lives Matter. Every life matters. All I asked was for some music.
This guy is a dick. I'm not gonna lie here. While I think the driver's kind of a douche too, he's not as big of a douche as this passenger. This passenger's a real cunt. This driver should have got out, opened the back door, and just punched him in the face like 15 times.
Yeah, you need to get out of my cab.
Yeah, he should have fucking grabbed a wrench and gave him a ratchet to the fucking jaw. Get out of my cab, cunt fuck.
Right.
Jesus.
A representative from Lyft sent out a statement.
We apologize for the inconvenience this customer had.
Right.
We do not condone or bump. Shut up.
Right.
Am I close?
You're close. The behavior exhibited in this video is deeply concerning.
Mm-hmm.
Lyft is committed to maintaining an inclusive and welcoming community, and discriminatory behavior is unacceptable. We temporarily deactivated both passenger and driver accounts while we investigate the situation. After reviewing all sides, we reactivated Mr. Letman's account within hours and permanently disabled the passenger account.
Well,
We have also reached out to Mr. Letman to express our support.
is that the guys right there that Kendall posted?
Yes, that would be it.
That big fucking football playing looking black guy fucking took lip from that fucking little scrawny wannabe rapper bitch?
Apparently he did.
Bravo to him. He should have murdered that motherfucker.
Hey, we won't have that kind of talk on the show.
I meant with words.
Right.
That's what I meant.
He should have killed him with kindness.
That's right.
Anticipating a potential lawsuit from Ortiz, Letman launched a GoFundMe page.
GoFundMe page.
Called Insulted But Not Broken, in which he wrote,
Oh, brother.
When my mother died, she taught me a very important lesson, which was always useful, but more now than ever. She taught patience, humility, and calm will get you through anything. As a father of two, my single means of providing my wife and children is driving a rideshare, accommodating people from all walks of life, all of which I treat with the utmost respect. After all, I must provide for my family. As of Thursday, he raised nearly $26,000, which is well past the $20,000 goal.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding you.
He raised $20,000 because somebody hurt his feelings?
$26,000.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Would somebody call me a cunt, please? I wouldn't mind starting a GoFundMe.
Yeah.
Burned and Wounded.
It's called Insulted But Not Broken.
Mine's going to be called Burned and Wounded Deeply.
Right.
Burned with a Wounded Heart.
Exactly.
The Chris Aiken GoFundMe.
Mm-hmm.
Please donate.
So an asshole gets in this guy's Lyft, berates him, so he needs to go out and start a GoFundMe page because, of course, money will heal all wounds.
What? Yeah, well, good for him. He made more in fucking a week of GoFundMe than he probably would in a year of Lyft.
That is probably correct.
Good for him. Capitalizing on not killing this dick. Thank you, James. James Allen. Chris, you're a cunt. Now I'm hurt.
Should I start your GoFundMe? My friend Chris got called a cunt
Yes.
in our chat room, and he is deeply wounded. The emotional scars will not be healed unless you donate.
That's right. Let's go with 20s, not 10s. Come on.
Oh. Letman also explained that after he stopped recording, he called the police in fear for his own safety.
Right.
I didn't ask for this, nor did I want this, he wrote. I know America is better than this, and despite the hate we have to deal with from a few, my heart tells me the world is mostly good.
Mm-hmm. Well, that guy at least sounds like he's fairly on the up and up.
Yeah.
I mean, other than the GoFundMe thing.
Right?
That's a little bit pussified, but whatever. He's got to make a living.
Sure. On Thursday, Ortiz's former employer, City MD, a medical clinic, wrote on Facebook,
Oh, good.
this is to confirm that this individual was terminated and no longer employed by or affiliated with City MD in any capacity.
And now you know he's got a GoFundMe that says, I was fired because I'm gay.
According to Instinct magazine, because Ortiz shared his phone number with the 911 operator and it was recorded on the video, he received so many harassing calls that he had to change his number.
Oh, well.
Letman did not respond to a request for comment, but in a Facebook live video on Saturday,
he said, cha-ching.
I'm so tired of this social media. I'm
Important.
sorry to tell you, not everyone needs a voice. Sorry, not everyone needs a voice.
It's very important that everybody's heard.
No.
Very important.
Not at all. Most people should never be heard from.
Yeah.
Ever.
They should be heard from their 4 friends at the bar.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll hear from whoever this is on the phone. Hail and kill caller, you're on the air.
Yeah, hey, Chris, I want to help you out. You're not just a cunt, you're a charred cunt.
Thank you. I mean, you hurt my feelings, man.
Well, get that GoFundMe page going, will you?
Woundedcharredcunt dot GoFundMe or whatever.
Right, exactly. Letman also addressed why he kept his cool during the attack.
Oh, the attack.
Or as one GoFundMe supporter put it, you, sir, have the patience of a saint.
Yeah, so I'm going to pay you for it.
I wanted to diffuse the narrative that all black men are aggressive and violent, Letman said.
As he collected a check.
Some of us were actually capable of performing in an intelligent setting.
Yeah.
It's not always worth it to use your fists.
Well, I got to give this guy credit. He did everything possible to avoid any stereotype.
Mm-hmm.
He's out there working. He's supporting his family. He didn't leave his family. You know, he didn't have babies and run away. He saw a business opportunity over this fucking jackass, and he capitalized on it. That's win, 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 win. I got to say, I respect this guy somewhat.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I think that going to GoFundMe because your pussy's hurt is a little bit fucking pussified, but
right.
So what? You know what? Call him I'm sure he doesn't mind being called a pussy when he's got $26,000 more than I do.
Yeah, sure.
So, bravo to him. Good for him, man.
Well, would you like to hear the audio of this?
More than I would like to hear anything else right now.
All right, well, let's listen to this audio.
All right.
I'm sorry, this gentleman's recording me right now, and it's against New York State law to record me. I'm actually on the corner. Hello.
I can record too, buddy. I got anxiety. You done killed my shit because you want to play fucking music. You want to listen to this boring ass fucking preaching shit. Fucking motherfuckers like you. That's the fucking. Yo, I gotta
no. Hello.
Oh my God, these guys are just as flaming gay as can be.
Is the driver talking to him?
No, he's just sitting there. He's just sitting there, just watching in the rearview mirror, just watching these tools in the back seat.
There's more than one guy in the car.
Yeah, it's the main Ortiz guy and his 2 friends.
Oh. His 2 friends that like it in the ass.
More or less, yeah.
Apparently.
Yes.
All right.
No, I don't really
think we got in a fucking Uber cab. Just to fucking argue.
It's Lyft, but of course the name Uber comes up. We're in an Uber cab.
We got in a fucking Uber cab. And this guy is treating us meanly. He won't put on the Britney Spears.
Is that what they listen to?
I don't know what they listen to these days. God knows.
All right.
Over fucking. He
stopped and he's actually recording me against my will.
I'm laughing.
I'm gonna sit here and wait for the. There's no injuries, but I'm being charged. I stopped only asking for music. I don't want to have any issues or any situations, but the gentleman is recording me without my consent. So definitely I'm going to stay here until you guys get here, and I'm not getting out of his vehicle until you get here, and I'm going to start recording him until you get here.
Oh my God, over music.
All I did was ask for music.
Who lives like this?
Not me.
Who lives like this?
This guy.
These are dramatic bitches.
Yeah, they are.
And it's hard to believe that this is a male that's acting this way.
Well, it's a male that certainly did not have a man to teach him how to be a man.
Not at all.
Oof.
All right.
I'm just going to sit here because my feelings are hurt and I don't like him recording me. And shut up!
He's recording me without my consent.
Yeah, but now I'm going to record him too. Shut up! And stop bitching about that shit. If you're going to record him back, you fuck, then you're breaking the same law that you're claiming. And first of all, there's no law about recording anybody in your own car.
Right.
It's his fucking car. He'll record you in his own fucking car?
Yeah, get out and walk, bitch.
Yeah. There's no laws about recording anybody, is there?
I don't think so.
I think he's full of shit.
Yeah, of course.
And it's been packed in tightly, apparently.
Well, everybody's a shithouse lawyer, you know.
Mm-hmm. Taking his shit fucking off of another man's dick.
Right.
Fucking homo.
All right, here we go.
Man, my name is Robert Ortiz. I don't know what else. 917-348-9972.
Let's call Robert Ortiz.
You want to call him?
No, I'm sure he said he had to change his number.
I was going to say, give him a buzz.
Faggot.
Hi, Robert. It's the CMS. That's completely man sex. We'd like to talk to you about your incident. It sounds so terrible. I would love to call him.
Yeah.
348-9972. And I feel racially profiled.
Yeah.
Being that we're doing this, I feel racially profiled. You want to record this? Racially profiled. Racially profiled.
I'll stand in front of you.
Racially profiled because I'm not black.
His other friend is over there blowing kisses to the camera.
Oh, my God.
All right.
Jesus Christ. Look at Rock and Roll Cola in the chat room. This recording reeks of Astro Glide farts.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow.
Who lives like that?
Not me. You know, this is the kind of shit. Yeah, we don't want that in our lives. I'm going to just say it. There's a lot of us. I'm not going to say normal people. Someone else can. I'm going to say I don't want that in my life. I don't want that kind of attitude. I don't want that kind of femininity from something with a penis attached to it. Just no. Don't want it near me. And if that's me racially profiling you because you're gay, even though that doesn't make any sense, I still am racially profiling.
Right.
The way you are is something I don't want in my life. Call that whatever you want.
You picked the right one today. You definitely picked the right one today. And I'm not hanging up with the cops until they get here. I'm not hanging up with the cops until they get here, man. I don't want to hang up with you for my safety.
Charges.
I'm in the vehicle right now.
Oh my God, why are you acting? Why you took a camera? No, you don't understand. My anxiety is music. My fucking anxiety is going crazy. Fuck that. I can end up in the hospital having a heart attack over this motherfucker don't want to play fucking music. No, I'm dead ass serious. I'm trying to be calm. My anxiety is going crazy right now.
My anxieties are going crazy right now.
Yeah, shut up.
I'm sorry. I just think that if there was an area where people like this live, they just need to be carpet bombed. Seriously, the world would not miss this group in the least.
Come on, there'd be a sad parent or two.
No.
You don't think the parents would be sad?
I don't know if they were, and I don't care if they are. It's just there's no use for things like this.
Things.
None.
I need to be born in that motherfucking hospital right there.
Man, all I did was just ask if
Crazy,
you
dog.
on my ride. just to have music on my ride. And
so you must not have. I'm recording too, so it's fine. Handy
You
camera.
must not have a light find about
I'm
that.
being
Because you
recorded.
just want to just stop.
Waste 20 minutes.
New York State.
Not even
For no
20.
reason.
Is it because we're gay?
All because we asked for music?
Is it because we're gay?
You know you fucked up.
Is it you?
Is it because we're gay? No, it's because you're fucking idiots.
What is it with people wearing their identity on their sleeve?
Well, you should be judged by who you fuck. That's always been important. It's not the strength of your character or anything. Who you fuck is how you should be identified.
Right.
That seems to be the new way. Who you fuck or who you want to fuck is how you should be identified instead of who you actually are and what your character actually shows you to be. So, you're just old-fashioned, Neely.
I guess I am.
You need to start fucking somebody so that we can judge you.
All right.
I'm not leaving this vehicle. I'm not leaving this vehicle
Is it
until the
because
police
no?
get here.
He knows he's fucked up. Look at my camera. He's on my camera. I'm recording
You
his
picked the right
phone.
person
If he
because I ain't
record
going
us,
nowhere
I'm
until the
recording.
cops get here.
It's just
I hope you know that.
lovable.
It was
sweetheart.
only
Lovable.
music I requested for.
Donald B's camera.
I'm not leaving this car. If this guy does anything that threatens my life, I have to defend myself.
Stop it. I'll beat you in a slap fight.
If he says something, I'll have to defend myself. He hasn't said anything yet.
Guy's just sitting there just like, okay, when are you guys going to be done here?
He hasn't said one fucking word. Wow.
So I want to stay on the phone with you
cab driver.
because I'm a little fearful.
He's a cab driver.
He's a cab driver.
Very fearful.
Whatever.
Jeez, oh man.
No, my God,
That's completely
where your
understandable.
co-workers? No, they're not.
Okay.
This motherfucker
Okay.
wanna act up. It's not our
Okay.
fault. All we did was ask music.
All we did was ask for music.
Yeah, is that? Well, you didn't get it. So what? Not everybody has to do everything you say, you fuck. How about that? This guy doesn't have to play music because you say so.
Right.
They don't. And do they charge for that in Uber or Lyft?
I don't know. I've never taken an Uber or a Lyft. I have no idea.
I don't know. Never heard of that. Yeah, I don't like these fucking weirdos. Jesus.
New York City. All right, moving on.
No, okay, I see what Rainbow is saying. Yeah, you couldn't use it in court, but there's no law against doing it. There's no law against recording people in public. There's a law against using it, like setting them up. He's not setting anybody up. He's protected himself.
Yeah. Well, from what
did you say he had a sign in his cab?
Yeah.
So he's allowed to record himself because he has a sign, and they more or less agreed to it by entering the facility or entering the car.
Hey, it's Chris Aiken from the Classic Metal Show. We have tons of friends that are musicians, and what they care about most is their gear. If you are a gearhead, then you need to be shopping at Amplified Parts. They have everything from amplifier parts to speakers to effects pedals and more, with some of the best prices out there today. Visit them online at amplifiedparts.com or give them a call at 480-296-0890 and let them fill all of your gear needs today. When your gear is important, only shop with the best, Amplified Parts.